Hey everyone, Val here, and it is time for my weekly weigh-in. So, how did I do this week? Well, I'm going to tell you, but first I'm going to read from my book. So, my book is Healthy Habits, and I just started this book, so I did a couple of the tips in here already. I'm going to read another tip or two, and we'll see if this makes sense. So it says, obviousness is a great motivator. So it's saying, whatever new habit you choose to embrace, be sure to make it highly specific and very measurable. And I've heard of that too, especially with goals. Not just, changing habits, but if you have goals, to make them measurable and make them very specific. Like not to say, I want to lose weight this year, but to say, I want to lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months or something like that. You can't make them so hard to obtain that you lose your focus within a couple of weeks and then you just give up on the goal. You got to make it so it's obtainable, specific, and measurable. So you should be able to measure it. Not just say, I just want to lose weight, or I want to lose a few pounds, something like that. You want to say, I want to lose this many pounds. Or it says, for example, do not say, I want to eat better. But you might want to say, I want to eat at least one vegetable a day, or one vegetable per meal, and cut out potatoes this week, or cut out starch this week, or something like that. So it says basic, this is a basic code for, I don't want to commit to anything in a specific way. So without being specific, then you can kind of go around the goal or the habit that you're trying to obtain, and you may never even get there. So it says, say instead, I will start eating vegetables and fruits for snacks. Basically, when you're crystal clear about the specifics of a new habit change, you're more likely to adapt to it or to drop it. Either way. That makes a lot of sense to me, because I've heard the same thing about goal setting. And goal setting can be anything from, weight loss goals, or work goals, or personal goals, or anything like that. The same with habits. I guess habits and goals, they could kind of go along together. So you could say, my goal is, or the habit that I want to change is to stop snacking on cakes and cookies and start snacking on some vegetables. I'm going to cut up some vegetables and have those for a snack. Matter of fact, I just went shopping and I bought some cauliflower. I've been liking snacking on cauliflower, but I haven't had it around in a couple of weeks. So when I saw the very nice looking cauliflower heads this week, I picked one up. So I am going to cut that up and have that readily available to me to snack on. Because if I don't have things cut up, I'm going to go to what's easy. And a cookie may be easier. Something like that may be easy for me. And I tend to go with what's the easiest thing to grab. Instead of, I need to cut up some cauliflower or some vegetables, some cucumbers. I can have a cucumber sitting there forever until it goes bad, because I just don't want to take the time to cut it up. Life is busy. So I have to make it easy and take the time to prep those things ahead of time and try to find ways to keep them from not going bad before I eat them. So, how did I do this week? Well, I started out bad again because of the weekend, and the weekends are getting me. I'm trying to do better with that. But it was my daughter's birthday last weekend, and we did go out with her and the boys and Robert, and we had a very nice meal. And when you overindulge, because I do, I eat the little nachos or whatever it is at the beginning, the snacky food that's not really good for you. Even though I did have a salad, I believe, I still had all the other snacky things that are extra calories that I didn't need to put on there. Did I count the calories? Yes. Were they good? No. I went over on my calories, and I knew that I would. But it is what it is. I knew that I had to try to make it up. And I struggled all week to try to make it up. And I ended up coming ahead again. I got lucky, just like the week before. And I did have a little bit of a loss. So last week I was 186.2. And this week I weighed in at 185.6, which is a loss of 0.6. I'm happy with that, yes. Could I have done better? Yes. But that's okay. If I take it off a little bit at a time, I think I'll be apt to keep it off longer than to lose a lot and then kind of lose interest because I'm giving up on the stuff that I would snack on maybe. I don't know. I'm going to take it nice and slow. And if I have a good loss, I'm good with it. If I have a little loss, I'm going to be good with it. So, 185.6. I started the year at 211.4. So my total loss, 211.8, I'm sorry. So my total loss for the year is 26.2. I'm going to tell you I'm happy with it. I am very, very happy with a 26-pound loss so far this year. We have the holidays coming up. I'm going to do the best I can throughout the holidays. I'm not going to cook a lot of junk foods and, you know, I'm not one to make a lot of cookies and cakes and stuff because I know that nobody in my house is going to eat them. So I would end up, you know, it's just Steve and I would end up eating them all because he wouldn't eat them, so why make them? If I do make stuff like fudge, I always like to make my fudge around the holiday time. I will either take it to work because the people at work love it, or and then they can all split it and take it home, or because really even the kids here, our children and grandchildren, they don't eat it either. So I have to find something that they like if I'm going to do a dessert. Not sure what that is. Maybe pies. I could do some pies. They would eat pies. So I might do a key lime pie for Thanksgiving and maybe an apple or something like that. We'll see. I got to put my menu together. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, that's what I have for this week on my weight and fitness. How are you all doing? Please let me know. And leave a comment in the comment section below so I can remember to go and visit your channel, because I know there's channels out there that are watching, that are content creators, and they're not putting comments in, and I tend to forget to go over and visit you. So remind me to go over and visit you. Say, hey, I ain't seen you lately. Come on over. So I don't mind doing that. So thank you all for your support with the channel, with everything that's going on, and with everything that's coming up. And I will catch you all on the next video. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. Lots of fun stuff coming up. See y'all later now. Bye.